Mr. Erdogan, the president of Turkey, a lovely gentleman, a very nice gentleman. He cares about humanity. He is a wonderful representative of Turkey in comparison to what happened the decades before. And he is successful, and his party is successful. And everyone, unfortunately, in the region outside do not want this man to continue bringing prosperity to Turkey. And this is for other. Now, Erdogan representing a state that is secular. This secularism, which was very empowered at the time of Ataturk, have created a terrible military regimes. Erdogan is a wonderful thing that we need all to protect. In comparison, Erdogan, if we compare him to other leaders in the region, he's an angel. That's it. And internationally as well. There is a so-called Israeli state. They call it a Jewish state. And at the same time, they are complaining from Erdogan trying to represent an Islamic aspect. Okay. Erdogan, I saw a video. This video about someone in the parliament, the Turkish parliament, who is saying, look at our army, the Turkish army. Right now, Erdogan is creating some soldiers who are doing like this. Rab'a, which is the fourth. Rab'a means the fourth square in Egypt, which was there was a terrible massacre against the legitimate government party, the legitimate party that won the election in Egypt, when the military came and killed almost 5,000. And while you're criticizing this, Erdogan is trying to fix the reputation that unfortunately Turkey have reduced even before the time of Ataturk, that created the atmosphere for someone like Ataturk to become a leader. The bullstick, al-Khazooq, the nationalism, the failure at the end. At the beginning, the Ottoman Khilafah was a wonderful thing, wonderful at the beginning. And even before announcing themselves, the Ottomans as caliphate, they did a good job in comparison to the negative side of them. But at the end, they become they start using the nationalist way of thinking. This is what created Ataturk. The bullstick, al-Khazooq, this is which they, nationalism, the dark side of nationalism, which they took from Europe. The bullstick, al-Khazooq, they took it from Dracula. All of this, the man is trying to fix it. And he is trying to make his army to represent an Islamic symbol, an Islamic care face, so that there wouldn't be there will be resistance or to minimize any type of reactions against the Turkish army, which is a secular army at the end. So that the soldiers are doing like this, and the Syrian people looking at them, oh yeah, now they are Muslims, they are more human, they're more close to us, there is something we share with them. In Syria, in Somalia, in Libya, there is something that we share. They represent helping those who are you know what? We shouldn't bomb them, attack them the way we are doing to the Syrian regime, or maybe attack them and behead them the way we do to the American or the Western armies. Even if we disagree with, the man is trying to protect his soldier. And this person in the parliament, the Turkish parliament, is saying, this is the type of soldier that Erdogan. What do you want them to do? To raise the picture of Ataturk? When the Turks look down to the Arabs and others, do we need to check on the history or the bullstick, the Khazooq? I mean, why the Romanian or Armenian are complaining? You are criminal in Greece, the Greece history, the Armenian since thousands of years. Look what they did to us, the Turks, at the end, before the fall of the Khilafah, with respect to the Khalifa, the final Khalifa, who was honestly not representing a real Khilafah. We should thank this man. If I was in his position, I would represent Islam. Even if you are not Muslim, my dear army, this is the interest of Turkey. There is agreement with Muammar al-Gaddafi even before the fall of the Libyan. So why they don't want us to have to take our rule as in friendship or whatever, or interest with Libya? And the Libyan want them. So why not? So what was? Is it? Are you so sensitive to? They do not want prosperity to Turkey. They have a problem with this man, and they found that the man is always talking about Islam. Islam is equality, and they said, "Come on, The atmosphere of the environment is a so-called Israeli state that call themselves a Jewish state, an engulf state, persecuting their people, persecuting the Muslim moderates or whatever who represent their country. And this man is just mentioning Islam from time. You know what? It's time for us to attack him so that we would, even from Joe Biden and others, some support against him. What do you consider it as? A Muslim country? Turkey? The man is trying to defeat terror, trying to show that the Turkish people are equal, either they are Kurds. Do you know what the military used to do to the Kurds? I mean, I talked to someone who is a Kurdi right now. He had the guts of Turks. He said among them wonderful people like Erdogan, which I don't like. I don't support. But you know what, Tariq? I said what? He said this guy, in comparison to the military when the military leaders when they used to rule, back decades in Turkey, this man is just an angel. Though I don't like them. I don't like anything from Ankara or Istanbul, honestly. But to be honest with you, I will vote. My family will vote. He's from Turkey, and we will support this man. Others might not, but he said it's an Amite. So in comparison, this man is a wonderful person. Why? So do you understand me? Do I need to talk about many things that I have explained about Turkey and Erdogan? So what? Thank you. I think if Erdogan is not giving instruction to his army to do like this in Syria and some part of Libya, then he's stupid. With do my great respect to His Excellency Mr. Erdogan, the President of Turkey. He wants to. Do you know what happened in Somalia? They bombed them. They bombed some. Why in the region there is some bad history when it's come to Turks. The man is trying to recover it and to protect his army, and protect his people, and make Turkey prosper again. Why everyone is an enemy? I'm saying the truth. I'm not receiving anything. I mean, someone might say, why don't you go to Turkey and ask asylum seeker? Why? Why don't you ask yourself here in the West, in America, precisely, what are you planning? What would you do if you can to Turkey? You want to destroy the democracy which Erdogan is the biggest representative of it, and protector of it, and you want to destroy human rights and bring what? I am saying the truth. So don't just bother us. He's trying to make Turkey Muslim again. Don't you ever mention the Sophia House of Allah. Don't you mention it. Go to the history and you will understand that you're nothing. What he did is great and good. This is the legitimacy. Don't call yourself